It's too late. Alright, everybody. Okay. Hey, yeah. Just letting you guys know, today is Wednesday, July 11th, 2018. Well, I got in contact with Ed. He is, what's the proper term? He's still alive. Now, here's the thing. Here's the situation that he told me what happened. He got off the phone with me like 45 minutes before all this kind of thing happened on Saturday. So Saturday, he got off the phone with me. He was having a really hard time breathing. He was coughing on a regular basis. And so finally, he got outside and was kind of stumbling and basically managed to get out to the street. A neighbor saw him and called 911 for him because at that time Ed's lungs and heart were shutting down. He was picked up by the ambulance, which Ed didn't have a choice in the matter. It's life or death. They took him to a hospital, started working on him. He was doing okay, and then they transferred him to a better hospital with better facilities. Now, this hospital, Ed is impressed. Ed doesn't get impressed very often with hospitals and the staff. These guys actually care for Ed and actually are trying to help him. So currently, Ed is in the hospital, in the ICU. He is recuperating. We might not have a show on this Saturday or Sunday. We're going to play it by ear. He's still in the hospital. He's probably going to be in the hospital until Friday. Turns out he has pneumonia. Also, he's been getting fluid on his heart and lungs due to his age and the ineptitude of the doctors that he was seeing. They just threw some type of prescription out and said, okay, take this, it'll fix it. Didn't run as many tests as what this current hospital is doing, not trying to actually figure out the problem and how to fix it. They're just going off of textbook cases kind of thing the previous doctors did. So Ed's very impressed. He actually said impressed with the current doctors that he's got, and by his request, he did not want me to let anybody know where he's at. Only a few do know. But on a side note here, Ed has been pushing himself. Ed has been working his ass off. Not just on stuff that for his life. I mean, this guy barely survives off of his disability Social Security checks. And he doesn't have a huge, expensive repertoire of bills that he's got. In fact, he's catching rainwater in his yard to make sure that the bills stay low. So he's working and working. Not just on his stuff that he needs to work on. Especially now with this pneumonia and everything, it kind of, mortality-wise, it's kind of slapped him in the face. And he really wants to focus on that. But he's also been working on stuff that a lot of individuals out there want him to do their fucking case for them. Well, thank you guys. Because, I mean, asking him to review something you've written and, give advice or give pointers on what you can do extra, not a problem. But actually wanting him to write up your whole damn thing because you're too damn lazy to actually do your research. And guess what? That ends now. If you need his help, remember, he's not a lawyer, he's not an attorney, he's not any professional of any kind. What he gives is information he has learned, and he doesn't charge it. He doesn't have any professional capacity, but he does have a lot of knowledge. So if you send him something saying, hey, this is what I want said, this is what I've gotten written, did I miss anything? Now we're talking actually writing it up, not just do a bullet point thing saying, okay, write it up like this, man, I gave you the basics. Bullshit. Go to your fucking grade school and have the kids do that because they love helping. What you want to do is, if you're wanting him to look over your instrument that you've already written up and you think it's good, that's one thing. But to send him all the information and say, hey, write this up for me, Ed. I want to stay out of prison because I did some stupid shit. No, that's not going to work anymore. Ed is alive. And in order to help everybody out there with information that he has, we're going to do our damnedest to make sure he stays alive. That means let him be. He's got stuff he's working on. I mean, most of the instruments he's written have gone through and scared the shit out of the corporation. They don't want him around anymore. He was almost dead. I mean, if the ambulance would have been another 10 minutes later, we would not have Edward Johnston anymore. And why did he wait the extra half an hour, 45 minutes before he walked out into the street? He didn't tell me. But I can kind of guess he was probably looking through the thousands of emails that he gets every day because, well, everybody wants a piece of Ed. And nobody wants to follow through. And yes, I'm talking to you. And you know who you are. The ones that's like, why should I have to file it? Or, oh, I haven't gotten around to filing. It doesn't matter. And you know what? If you want Ed's help, you do what he suggests, what he informs you should be done. Or you don't. But if you don't bug him anymore. Exactly. If you're not willing to take what he says and do what he says, then you don't want him. You want to trap him. You want to entrap him. You want to make it to where he's gone to prison or whatever. Guess what? Ed's too smart for that. So he'll help when he can, but he's got a lot of instruments he's going to be focusing on when he gets out of that hospital. Sorry. It's kind of scary to think that we're not going to have Ed Johnston anymore. When I was thinking that while I couldn't get a hold of him. And I started thinking of all the things that were going to happen. All that information that we would have lost. Why? Because his body's failing. And the stress he puts himself through to make sure that we, the living men and women of America, are free of the corruption of the United States Incorporated Corporation and the fraud that the judges, bankers, lawyers, and fucking politicians have done. That we're free of that. Isn't that something to want? Yes, I believe so. That's why I'm producing. That's why every weekend I'm ready to put him on to make sure that more get free. Hell, I want to be even more free. But in order for that to happen, in order for me to keep on protecting my bloodline, my children, and my wife, I need to learn more from Ed, and I've been learning a lot. In order for you to protect your loved ones, you need to make sure that Ed stays alive too. So in the end, Ed's alive. He's kicking. He's grumpy as hell as normal. But he is in bad health. Stop pestering him to do your stuff for you whenever you can look at our previous shows and look on the website new.organtrackers.com or .org, and you can do the research. If it's too difficult for you to comprehend, or you don't have time, you just need somebody to do it for you, well, guess what? Go to a lawyer. Go to an attorney. Because if you're too damn lazy to do it yourself, if you're too damn stupid to get the information, then you deserve for the attorneys and the lawyers and the Bar Association to basically rape, rob, and pillage you, like they will. You need to open up your mind. If you really want to be free, start with something small, something basic. I'll even give you information that I started in. Straw man account. Just research that. Learn a little bit there. Get that knowledge really in your mind. Then go to something else. Get that knowledge really in your mind. Then go to something else. Start with a good cornerstone. And then move on. Once you have it down, move on. Move on to the next one. Keep growing. Stop being stagnant. Stop being a whiny little snowflake millennial bitch. See? Even my 2-month-old daughter is yelling at you guys over that. And you know who you are. Those who've listened to Ed and who've helped Ed and who appreciate Ed for who he is and what he does, thank you. I really do appreciate you guys. But Ed is not a 23-year-old that's brash and everything. He is in his 50s. I know that sounds kind of young. As my wife said, he's not your personal writer. He's not your personal consultant or counsel. That's it. What he is he's someone who's got a lot of information that he's trying to get everybody to get to know. He's trying to help free at least Oregon. Once Oregon is free of the corruption, then the rest of the country will start following. Because all we need is one state to be free, and the rest of the states will see and follow. Except California. Sorry, California's lost. Oh wait, that's my Oregon side of my personality speaking. Anyways, Ed's alive. He's still in the hospital. He's recuperating. They have hope for him as far as I know. That's the update. So, have a good day, guys. And hopefully we'll have a show on Saturday. If we don't, you know why. Oh, and by the way, the music in the background is Forest of Fear by Akash Gadhi. And this song is from the YouTube audio library. You're free to use your song in any of these videos. It says right there. Here, in fact, I'll even switch it over so you guys can see it. Just for any of those damn trolls out there that think, hey, we're gonna get them on the whole copyright issue. This is not a copyright issue here. Alright, let me see. Now, recording, there we go. Transition. Right there. This is the music I've been playing. Just to give you guys, we don't do copyright strikes if we can help. Alright, that's it. Y'all have a good day, and hopefully see you Saturday.